So for the ones who watched yesterday, you'll notice I've re-edited this video and uploaded it again, and the reason I did it is because within hours of it going on YouTube yesterday, one gentleman called Paul put a comment on the video saying that yet again the channel and myself was giving ammunition to the antis and showing normal law-abiding citizens in the UK, shooters and hunters, in a bad light. And he did that because he said, where does it say in the general license you can shoot pigeons for the pot? Now, I put a caption there saying one for the pot, and for 99.9% of people who know me and probably really do shoot and do pest control, they would have understood that I meant the pigeon, what was being shot legally under the general license, was going to be not wasted and be eaten. Okay? Paul used that to his advantage, that 0.1%, and turned it around to make out that I was saying I'm shooting it because I'm hungry and I need a pigeon for the pot, right? Which is absolutely barking mad. Now, these sort of people who quote about giving ammunition to antis, they usually fall into probably 3 or 4 categories. First category is they are actually, you know, really law-abiding people and are really worried about the future of shooting and just want to make sure that things what are done are done correctly. But they will normally send messages privately to myself or David, or comment publicly on the YouTube channel in a proper way, not an aggressive way like Paul came over. So I don't think Paul was one of those. The next type of people are the ones who will go on about giving ammunition to antis and so forth, right? And then as soon as they're away for the keyboard, they'll get the air rifle or the catapult out in the backyard and they'll be shooting pigeons off their bird feeders, or just out the trees for, you know, maybe songbirds as well. But they like to preach that they're perfect when actually they're not. You also get the people who are actually antis themselves. So they preach about giving ammunition to antis, but they're the real ones who are the antis and totally against shooting and hunting in general. And then you get the people who do shoot air rifles and catapults but only choose to shoot targets. That's fine. There's times when I go through you know, months without shooting anything apart from a target. That's fine. Okay, that's great. But you also got the people who only shoot targets but try and preach their beliefs of not shooting anything vermin wise to other people, and I don't think that's correct. So Paul falls under one of them groups, right? I'd probably say he's an anti myself, and he's preaching and trying to get back up. Well, it didn't really work for him yesterday because other people commented and sort of like countered everything he says. But basically what Paul wants is for every shot that people take, and I suppose it means me and Davey on the channel, that we justify every shot in regards to UK laws and regulations, and I'm not going to do that anymore. Alright, so what I'm going to do going forwards, and it might sound mean, right, but it's just the way that life is at the minute in the UK, and with these people who keep quoting and these laws and regulations and getting on the bandwagon. Right, I'm going to still go out shooting, and I'm still going to do my pest control, and I'm still going to keep within the general license, which we always do. Right, but there's certain things I won't be shooting, or I should say I won't be filming and putting on the channel, because I'm not going to justify every shot for every video we do just for people like Paul who want to be justified which general license it's in. Is it within 42? Why we're shooting it? Give me the reason you're shooting it, where you're shooting it, what time of year it is. I'm not going to do that, okay? Because it's none of your business. I know, right, that I'm within the law, right, and I'm not going to have to justify everything. So there will be certain things we'll show, but then there'll be things that we won't show. Okay, enjoy the video. Okay, Dylan's going to attempt to target with a slingshot at 27 yards. Bottle, plastic bottle. Great shot. Nice shooting, son. You will notice that there's probably 2 or 3 shots on this clip. What's not the clearest? It was filmed off Dylan's iPhone 11, I think it was, and I think he must have had the settings wrong because it didn't come out well at all. But apologise for that. Shot. Bird frightened him. Get him in the head? Yeah. Good shot. Well done.
Thank you.
Great shot. And you've only been learning, what, 2 days is it? I've been teaching you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, brilliant shooting, mate. Right, this is Dylan trying a 38 yard bottle top. Oh, bottle top, nice shot.
Whoa.
That's a bottle top.
Yeah.
See where it's been hit. Good shot, that. It's gone behind that. Great shot. BSA Ultra SE. The beast. The beast. Tying the fence back. Got chickens. Headshot. Headshot. Good. Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah, nice clean. Nice one. Well done. 3 targets at 25 meters, 3 hits. Stone dead. Nice one. Snubs. Where'd you get him? Headshot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just there.
Yeah. Oh, great shot. Put him there with your other two there then. It's a trick.
Thank you.
It's a rab trick, as Davey calls it.
A rab trick.
A rab trick.
Shot.
Okay, so this is the Nick Hegarty hammer slingshot. Comes in two parts. You can see you screw your fork on. It can be over the top, like this one, or through the forks. I've had this custom made. These are 90mm from Central Forks. I like a big fork, and it fits my hand perfectly. The awl doesn't come with the awl. I've drilled the awl myself, and I've made the lanyard myself as well. Bought the pieces, bought the paracord, and it allows me then to, if I want to close it up like so. Don't always use the lanyard, to be fair, but I think it looks nice. Made from some sort of hard plastic, I think it is, and you can also use tubes if you want as well. I've got tubes, but I shoot sniper sling at the minute. What I've also got here is a magnet, an earth magnet, and on this one at the minute I've got 8mm steels, but I've also shoot 9.5mm steel and 11mm. The 11mm and the 9.5 are more for hunting really. The 8mm steel, you can hunt with it, but you've got to get a really precise headshot, or mainly for targets as well. But I'm not even sure if Nick still does these in hard plastic anymore, to be fair. This is my second one. My first one got chewed by the dog, which I wasn't very happy with. And so when Dylan was here, he sent a message to Nick, and Dylan bought me as a present this new one here. I think Nick did it at a slightly reduced price as well, which is really kind of him. So it's top load, and you can see his quality of what he builds is great. So I'm on my dog walk this morning. I come on a dog walk every morning with my dogs. It's early, quarter past 6 in the morning. See, I've got the Nick Hegarty hammer with me, and over this pandemic period I've been bringing catapults with me. Not always this one, but different ones with me just about every morning. I would say at least 4 out of 5 days, almost over the last 2 years. So I have seen a marked improvement in my shooting, but it's still nowhere near as good as some of the guys on the catapult forums. They're just amazing. But for my own shooting, I'm pretty pleased with it now. About 30 paces so pleased with that. That wasn't very far, because as you saw, the dog started following me. I didn't want to get the feet caught in between the rocks, but really beautiful area. That was 30 paces and probably about 15 paces, but all these shots, as you've seen, they're not edited that way. Leave it, Ray. Come out the way of the camera. They're first time shots. Right, Dylan's gone back to Germany now. He's back in the army, and he's actually just starting a new, I think it's a 3-year course to be an aviation engineer, which will be a really good trade for him, especially when he leaves the German army. As you can see, I've got a full beard now, and at the start of the video I was clean shaven, so it shows the time between, obviously, we're starting to film this and then now. But I'm really enjoying my time shooting the Nick Eggety slingshot, the hammer. Really good. Loving how it hits. First time for me. It just goes to show that the fork width of 90mm really works well for me, and I'm hitting what I'm aiming at first time, proving that I have improved, which is really good. And that's obviously what we all try and do, improve and be more accurate. Bit closer range. Come out. Come here. Ooh, can cut now. Okay, welcome to a bit of slingshot HFT. Just a few targets I've put out not far from my house. Beer cans and Coke cans and stuff hanging from different parts. There's a few bottles, plastic bottles as well. First one, get down here. First one is 25 metres away. There you go. All I do, I give it 1 point for a hit and obviously no points for a miss. So there's only probably 4 or 5 targets. I'm walking my other dogs now, these are my staffies, so they don't go as far because they're 10 years old, but that's 1 point. Right, this next shot is about 40 yards away. It's a can on a tree. So if I hit it, I'm going to give myself 5 points on the course, not 1, but I'm going to give myself 2 attempts because it's so far. Whew. As you saw, first shot with a hammer, 40 yarder. So next shot is on this can here. You can see I've hit it loads of times in practice, and I shoot that from probably about 20 meters that way. So I'll just set the camera up now and see if we can get it on camera. Got it. Probably not 20 meters from where I'm stood because I had to put the camera at probably 20, so it's about 15. Hit one, miss one, hit one. Jake, come out of the way, the camera's on. Hit again. Pretty consistent, really. One more. Oh. And my band's just snapped. Would you credit it? Mind you, to be fair, these sniper sling they've shot a lot of balls. Probably, I don't know, 150 balls. So, time to put a new band on. Okay, so it's the day after I actually snapped my band, and I'm out with my dogs again on the walk, and we're at the place where I shot the 40-yard can. There's the can looking sorry for itself in the tree, and what you can see is I put a new band on, the Nick Hegarty hammer, but this time I put .7 sniper sling on with a cut of 25 to 20, and I'm really going to be shooting some bigger ammunition. So I'm going to be shooting some 11mm steels, big elastic, bigger cut for heavier ammunition. So I'm going to set the camera up and we're going to have a few more shots. I hope you weren't in the way of that shot. Probably heard that really smacked that can. So it's that can that's just been hit with that 11mm steel ball. As you saw it from yesterday's video, the ones we watched, it had a few holes in it and it was looking a bit sorry for itself, but just look at that, kinetic energy is massive. You can see why Wayne Martin from the Caddyshack rates these 11mm steels, proved in his testing, just devastating on kinetic energy. last shot. I'm hoping the camera's picking this up. Might be moving around a bit because it's on a tree. Yeah, the whack on that 11mm ball in that bottle, plastic bottle.